available on Netflix.
Ha!
I don't recommend it, but I do recommend it.
We're on, just so you know, because you were talking too much.
Good to know.
Sorry.
Hi.
Whoops. Bye.
You guys
Goodbye
want to
forever.
shut the door? Might get noisy.
Doesn't matter.
So, cock sleeves aside.
yeah, cock sleeves aside.
Welcome to the cock sleeve conversation.
Oh, goodness. Well,
What episode is this?
this is episode, what, 19 or 20?
It's
No,
on
we're
the
over
screen.
20 now.
It's
We're
on
over
the screen.
20.
Oh, 23. Oh, snap.
Wow. This is episode 23 of Last
I think
Aspect.
we missed like a month, so that's probably why I'm off.
Well, I haven't been on the last two. Hello. Someone waved at us.
I never know what's
Oh.
going on, so.
And Andy's like tapping away at his phone. It's really weird. He's got this like devious smile on his face, posting crazy things. So we're super behind, but that's because we were all eating. Like 45 minutes behind because we were all eating.
Yes, we were celebrating 5 years of Crippled Systems
Yes.
podcast. Our
Crippled
mother
Systems
cast.
with an S. Of course.
So it's Crippled Systems Podcast. As in
Yes.
Oh, I see.
It's a possessive podcast.
It's got the
I was
apostrophe.
thinking, I was thinking Crippled Systems podcast with the apostrophe at the end because Crippled Systems is the podcast name.
No,
Jackie Ross.
bye, Jackie.
Bye forever.
So, welcome to Lost Aspect, episode 23.
We're not celebrating 5 years today.
No, we are not.
Or like
I
maybe,
think
what,
we're
a year
maybe
and a
a year. Yeah, a
We
year and a
had
half.
a year earlier this year.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to ask, guys.
Yeah.
And he's going to double
I believe
check.
it's just a little bit over a year.
Just over a year.
You guys, I think
Cool.
we have been doing it for a year.
We've
No,
got
we
about
had
4
our
more
year, like,
years
a while
to get
back.
to 5.
We totally had our year a
Yeah, I
while
thought our
back.
1 year was in like August.
Yeah. Danielle said something about it. I
Well,
don't remember. Double check.
Whatever.
We're over a year. Yay.
I just put
Yay.
my phone away.
Casey, do introductions. Welcome. It's been a really long time. I'm not used to what we're doing.
Introductions. All right, I am Casey. I play Legion, sort of.
I'm Amanda, and I haven't played War Machine in a very long time.
I'm Jackie. I play Kingdom Death.
I mean, if we're doing that, I'm Amanda, and the only thing that I have played is Destiny. Let's be serious. It's September came, and that is why I haven't been here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing Kingdom Death a little bit.
Yep. You've been playing what?
Kingdom Death a little bit.
It's really good.
It's,
I did not expect the game to be as good and well designed as it is. Holy shit, we have barely even had to house rule anything. It's really well designed. Well, I live with Marshall. He's the one who completely rewrote the Iron Kingdom system for a D8 system after rewriting it to his own liking. Like he literally just rewrote all of the rules to make them useful for a long game. We haven't had to house rule shit.
That's actually really. I think
It's impressive. They did a fantastic job with that game design.
we would have to house rule some things, and that is Amanda and John don't kind of take the show and then forget that Brian and Casey are there with nothing happening.
Details, you know.
They died.
I am
totally
currently
their
on my
problem.
3rd character.
Oh, that's not bad. 30 characters is
We
nothing.
played for a day,
Yeah, no,
like 2
still.
hours.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, Casey died several times.
Yeah, no, death is not a big deal in Kingdom Death, hence the name. So
Like, I'm pretty sure instead of Dark Shadow saying you died, Kingdom Death should have that.
I have been playing male characters for the most part. I have lost my genitals 3 separate times.
Oh,
Ooh,
jeez.
that would be.
I
worse
had
if
them
you were
lopped off
female,
once
though.
by the butcher. No, I was playing male characters.
No, I know,
so-
but if you were a female and you lost your genitals, they had to do some work.
Well, one was a male-specific role, so the second one was Locust came and ate my genitals.
Oh, that
So
sounds like fun.
Yeah, I just don't have a crotch anymore. My character's basic. I can't breed my character anymore, which is like playing Harvest Moon with your Kingdom Death people is half the game. And then I forget what happened to the third person's genitals, but yeah, it is. No, who needs a crotch, guys? Yeah,
Not
you can just be
important.
like a Ken doll. That's what I am.
I heard game music start up. They're playing Star Wall downstairs. Oh, I hate that game.
Oh, the Narwhals game.
I love narwhals. Like, I love and it's like this super ridiculous 80s aesthetic with like bright colors, laser beams. Fuck that game. The controls are so bad.
Is it like the Rainbow Unicorn Attack?
No, it's
Okay.
more like you have this like floppy narwhal that can't. I think like it's because it's in space, not in the water.
Oh,
So it just
okay.
kind of like slides around, and you have to like hit things and get it into places.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
We may actually want to close the door.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys read that while I close the door.
I'm looking at the at our sound waves, and it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, Nick, can you hear all of the noise downstairs? Bye. We're shutting the door and they waved at us.
Bye bye, everybody else.
Now it's so quiet.
Oh, that's much better.
But then we can't listen to them play Star Wars.
It's very
That's okay.
distracting. Okay.
Casey doesn't like noise.
I don't like distractions.
Oh, we should just whisper the whole time.
Oh dear God.
So Nick just commented the Kickstarter for Kingdom Death. Just basically got it for minis to paint. Yeah, I expected the game to be mediocre at best. Just given the quality of the models. The models are really, really, really well done. They're some of the best minis models I've ever seen. They totally cater to young teen D&D fantasy. So I mean, I didn't necessarily write it off as a bad thing because of that, but I didn't expect it to be as well as it came out.
Yeah.
Like we've been playing Shadows of Brimstone, which is a remotely comparable game, and the Dark Souls
Sort
board
of,
games as well, which
yeah.
are remotely comparable again, and they're fine games. They're written okay, but the Kingdom Death just blows them out of the water.
Yep.
It's nice to see that they actually have that together, though. Mm-hmm. And that game has been in the works for so long.
Well, this is the second version, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. We got our Halloween ones in the mail yesterday.
I bought a couple just so I could hawk them on eBay.
John thought about getting like the really, really massive ugly thing and reselling it. It's just like
which one? Which one?
no.
Was it one of the
It's like the giant motherfucking dick monster thing.
Why would you not buy a giant dick monster?
First of all, the eBay resale value of that thing is literally like $500. It's
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's rare and it's
Should've
fucking
bought the dick
expensive.
monster.
Should have bought the dick monster. Same
Line
with
of
the
this
Forge God. The
episode.
Forge God is another one that's one of the big ones. It's super rare, so people pay just a fuck ton of money to have it. So I mean, like, I'm totally going the merciless like business person way about it. And I don't care because our roommate has the game. He's got all the models that he wants and pretty much the entire collection. So.
Yeah.
He's just painting them and whatever, but yeah, I'm totally hawking models on
Yeah.
eBay. Like, why not?
No, the male pinup or whatever he's dressed up as, he had like a bra and then a thong on. It's pretty amazing.
Speaking of male pinups,
Oh
yeah.
God, PP, here we go.
we don't have to get back on this track.
I mean, it's better than some of the other ones they've done. It's better than the concept art was, you know.
I think it's a good-looking
It's
model.
fine, yeah.
It's just not what we wanted.
No.
And by that I mean, I like this and I want it. It is not the beefcake that would level the playing field
no,
for
it's
us.
not. It's not Vlad and just his shoulder pads and a cod piece.
Yeah, exactly. It is not that.
That'd be hilarious. Oh, hello from the UK.
Hi.
Somebody from the UK is tuned in.
Yeah, we were on earlier, so you can actually catch us.
Yeah. So there are pumpkin pie M&Ms in the middle of the table, and they seem really wrong, but I feel compelled
really
to try
good.
them.
They're not too
Like,
bad.
They're
I mean, I learned from my mistake of pumpkin spice hard cider. It was awful.
do not. No, I'm. So we've recently gotten into mead making.
Mead as in honey wine, not
Yes.
meat like burgers.
We're not
Yeah.
meat making.
Yeah, they're not bottling meat.
So many times I say mead and they think I said meat, and it's
Nope.
like, no, there's a D at the end.
Those are uncultured savages. So
There are a lot of people out there who, when you say mead, and they're like, "What's that?"
it's a
And you're
very
like,
old
"It's-
timey drink. to be
It's like
fair.
honey wine, and they're like, "What?" But that's the thing is, it seems
I mean, there's no weirder than fermented grape juice. I mean,
yeah. But I think the thing is, like, how is it not something that people have even heard of referenced? Like,
I'm not sure. I mean, people who don't read very much, maybe.
that's fair.
Not
But like,
true.
even it's even in like media though. Like, you watch any kind of Viking related material.
Or the mead.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
has seen the shitty Beowulf movie, right?
When you put it that way, yeah.
But so Brian and I, John and Casey, and another one of our friends have kind of gone balls deep, basically.
yes.
I saw. Yeah, you've
Yeah,
got a
we've
whole
got honey buckets deep.
Yes, we have a
balls
a
in the honey buckets. Steve.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You will.
No.
You probably won't get your balls
contaminate
back.
your mead.
We have a gentleman honey dealer, and some nice other things. But
You make that sound so much wronger than it is a honey dealer. Like,
I use the term specifically. It's not just the guy who supplies us our honey. No, he's our honey dealer.
Yep.
But
give me the honey.
he actually works out a pretty good deal with us too, considering the fucking cost of honey is.
It's high.
Yeah, it's really costly.
Try an Amish supplier. I used to get a pound of honey, which is like a big jug, for only about $12 or so from the
This
Amish.
guy actually sells his honey to the Amish people in the area.
Oh, well, never mind
So-
then. Okay.
We're already cutting
You're
out the
already,
middleman.
you're at bottom dollar here. Okay.
But I have a pumpkin. I'm gonna be making a pumpkin spice mead.
See, that sounds good, though. That actually sounds okay.
I've got I just bought some like pumpkin pie filling because it's just literally pumpkin puree that's unpasteurized in a can. And then I went to Penzies and I got all like whole spices instead of like powder shit. So I've got like
Oh, so you
whole
can actually
cinnamon
grind them
cloves.
and they're actually good.
I'm just gonna toss them in whole
Oh, I suppose.
and then just let them sit for a while and then hopefully it's good. I only made a half-gallon batch because I am concerned it's not going to be good.
Oh, sure. And
So-
then next year you can make a whole
Like,
batch of milk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why
we don't
unpasteurized?
do half batches.
Why unpasteurized for the can?
It's better. Like I don't know. It's just what it seems like.
I'm just
You don't want it
Surprised
treated
you're
with
not
like
concerned about
sulfites.
contaminating.
And, well, I mean, when you ferment it,
I
I mean,
suppose.
like the alcohol kills a lot. You can still. I mean, I could pasteurize it if I wanted to before I put it in, but you don't want to pasteurize your honey because you lose a lot of the,
No, that you
everything from it. I know, like.
honey you don't need to pasteurize, so it's already kind of got a natural antibiotic quality to it.
But we're using cider too that's unpasteurized. I just, I don't know.
if it works, it works. I'm
Seems
just
like
curious.
it tastes better too. So, you guys have way more than we do.
We aren't even bothering with half batches currently. Everything is 3 gallons or 5 gallons.
6.5 gallons.
Yes, yes. And John,
You guys could open a meadery. Like that'd be pretty sweet.
That's what
actually.
we keep getting told. We should all just go in on a meetery. It's just
Go-
like because we
go
all have
really,
the money
go
or
really
time.
ball. Don't just
Yeah.
go balls deep. Go neck deep, guys.
Just fucking dive in. We're gonna drown in this mead.
Drown in the honey.
Just gonna mortgage out my house a second time and go buy a place to make mead.
I mean, all you really need is a room that you can have sterile equipment and to have your own small meadery. It's,
Oh, yeah.
not,
There's
it's actually not
actually
very expensive.
a meadery in Madison. I don't know.
Yeah,
those.
you had posted about it.
I'm gonna say nice things about them on the podcast.
Okay, fair enough.
They're actually a really small place. They have a really small room. They have a tasting room that's really nice. They do local music, a bunch of stuff on tap. They sell their stuff in they sell their stuff commercially, so you can buy it if in your area, if it's in your area.
Yep.
But it is very dry. So if you like a dry mead or dry alcohol with alcohol flavor with slight other
Alcohol
flavor,
flavor with alcohol.
yeah, definitely might be up your alley.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I might check them out. I don't care for sweeter meads. myself.
yeah, then it might be right up. But I just
Same with ciders. I don't like sweeter ciders
We-
either. The drier ones are
We had the
better.
meads at the Ren Fair, which were sweet meads.
Oh, sure.
And that's kind of what we're striving for. I think.
I don't mind it. I think like semi-sweet is my cutoff. Once it's just like bone dry, I'm just like no. But I'm the same
Yeah.
way with wine.
Yeah.
So
We just heard a bunch of yelling downstairs.
God
yes,
only
we having a
knows.
good time.
Maybe they finally
goodness.
figured out what the cock sleeve was.
Maybe.
John, Casey's husband John was just mystified at this
Oh,
what
my
the cock sleeve was from
God.
like 6 months ago or whenever
Yeah,
it
it
is we
was-
had that on.
We were just talking about something about being. Oh, we were talking about ASMR videos.
I don't know how we got there.
Yeah, someone was just like, "Well, if you feel comfortable having yourself in an internet video like that," and I'm like, "I'm pretty sure we'd record these, and I have been in much more interesting situations." And we referenced the cock sleeve from. It couldn't have been.
Oh, like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
It's less than a year for sure.
And John just did not.
His face, as we explained what this was to him, the wheels were turning, and you watched them turn, and it was
I don't
glorious.
understand how he didn't know what it was, because, like, he's always on those fucking terrible websites, normally Reddit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say porn sites.
No,
Mayor of
Because, like,
I thought we were
has,
having a
like,
hearing moment here.
Brazers.
He has a separate group of friends
Has a
that are
separate
also
room where he watches
terrible
porn.
people. He does not have a
filthy
separate
habit.
room for that. and they will post links to each other all the time, and oh my god.
Yeah, it's Reddit. It's the. I mean, it's
It's
not
the
quite.
internet.
It's like the armpit of the internet, where
Yeah.
4chan is the asshole of the internet. But you know.
They used to do
It's like
4chan.
the
now.
taint.
yeah,
It's like the worst.
It's like the
part.
safety net. The asshole hairs around your asshole that catch the poop.
Yep, that is 4chan. The asshole hairs of the internet.
No, it's the interwoven network with the shit in it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. On to a different subject, shall we? Shall we? Yes.
Oh, so War Machine Weekend happened.
I was gonna say, yes.
Announcements.
Announcements.
I did not play shit. I played a bunch of pickup games and that was it. I am still on a losing streak from the WTC, so hooray! Getting better though, so I came close a couple times. So it was close enough.
What's going on in the other room is the 5-year anniversary of Crippled System, and they are just
They were playing Star Wall last we checked.
yes. and
They're very loud.
I mean,
They're
my
very loud.
2-year-old's down there, so I feel like I should have the door open, but
She's in good hands.
she's in
She's in hands.
She's in hands.
also the topics for today. We have no clue. We're just kind of
It's the 5th anniversary. We didn't plan Jack.
I have
yeah.
a good quarter of this bottle is actually Fireball, so
Oh, okay. I already had a cider, so and that's about all it takes for me. So
I have to drive.
I was drinking last night too.
we all know what happened last time Casey had to drive.
I'm sorry, Casey.
To be fair, you did it to yourself.
I know.
Oh, for reference, so last time Casey had to drive, I'm referring to the WITC where John had. It was at least 30 drinks,
Way
wasn't
too
it?
much.
Oh my God.
It was a lot. It was a lot. She had to drive about 2 hours to go pick him up, 2 hours back. Then they had to go the next day, 2 hours each way, to go pick up the car.
He drove himself to the WITC?
No.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh, I thought you had to go pick up the car. Never mind.
Was he in
That
our
makes it a
car?
lot
He
less
was
awful.
in your car.
Oh.
I picked him up in Sauk, which
Wait.
is about half hour.
I had been drinking too that
Okay.
day, which is why I was a little. I didn't drink as much as John, but I was like, I distinctly remember having multiple people in our car.
Yes. No. Jack, you just assumed I was driving to Milwaukee.
I did.
Yeah, no. I only had to drive about a half hour one way.
Okay, well that's
But
a
it was
lot
still at 1 in the morning.
meh.
Yeah,
After a long day of
That's
work.
still normal business hours, whatever.
it's 24 hours. It's a normal business hour.
It is.
I have not seen Thor yet. Someone to just mention if we needed topics. Have we seen Thor? Have we seen?
Justice League.
I haven't seen either.
I saw
don't want to see
Thor.
Justice League.
No, I've been avoiding
I've heard
them.
decent things about Justice League from the group downstairs, but I also don't trust the group downstairs, so we'll see.
Yeah, the
Every-
taste in movies are questionable downstairs.
Yeah.
so-
That's fair. Everything I have seen about Justice League is that it is bad. Like there has been one good thing out of the mouths of people about Justice League, and it is Wonder Woman.
That is unfortunate. I mean, yes, it's cool that it's Wonder Woman, but it's unfortunate that the movie isn't doing
Yeah,
very
because
well.
I'm was pretty excited about Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
Yeah.
So I'm disappointed that he is not the other good
the
thing
least
out of the
exciting
movie.
member of the Justice
Yeah.
League.
But I don't know. When I saw all of the costume changes for the Amazons, I was immediately like,
Barbie time.
I don't want to go see this anymore.
Yeah.
Those Amazon. Brian tried arguing. So I don't know if you guys have seen Wonder Woman and seen Justice League. The costume differences is the Wonder Woman costumes were they were still a little bit showy, but they were like definitely armor. Like
Okay,
they
they
look
were functional
protected.
showy,
Yeah.
yeah.
The armor for Justice League for the Amazons is just leather bras and panties.
Oh, it's the battle thongs.
Yes. And so they also have some like knee-high leather strappy.
Oh, garters too. You can't have your battle thong without
you
a
know,
garter.
battle garters. And we had talked about this, and they definitely have. I was corrected. They are not battle heels. They are battle wedges.
Oh, okay, okay. There's a big distinction
Yes,
there.
there's
Yeah.
a huge distinction between
Yeah.
battle heels and battle wedges.
Frankly, I always had a harder time walking in wedges than heels personally, but that's just me.
But I mean, they're obviously more functional than battle flats, not to be mistaken with ballet flats.
I can't even.
We can talk about war shoes all day.
Oh, god damn it. We are not turning this into a podcast about horseshoes. That is like every stereotype come true. Can you believe what she wore on the battlefield?
Wargamers. Oh my god, Becky, look at her fucking
Battle shoes. They are so big.
I kept wanting to say butt, and I was like, I gotta think of a different word.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and then baby got back on a reference on our podcast.
Yeah.
20 years and still just as good.
Oh, God. Let's see.
We were talking about Amazons, right?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Oh no, that's Anaconda. I have not had nearly as much to drink as it seems. It might have just all stayed at the top.
Let's see. Are there any other announcements?
Oh, the ATC's coming out. Oh, ATC. You reminded me. Gonzo and I are having a team.
Ooh.
I'm looking for 3 more people, men specifically. I guess it doesn't have to be specifically, who are willing to cross-dress or to dress as hookers.
That'll be beautiful.
Our team name is Pimp Hand. I have
you.
the most glorious pimp coat and gloves and a cane.
Oh, that's precious.
Everybody else is gonna be my hoe. Bitches better bring me wins. It's gonna be the best thing ever, and you all need to let me know by the end of this month. Pimp Hand.
That's beautiful.
I think
We
I
do
have,
seriously need 3 more people though. So anybody who wants to play.
I'm debating if I really want to or not. Brian showed me. I keep seeing the stuff for the Convergence, not Convergence Army, which is what I'm just going to call it now.
Okay.
And I'm just upset.
Oh, the what's it called?
The Lail stuff.
The new.
Yeah. The fucking, what are they called?
Oh,
Doesn't
the
matter.
something guard.
Crucible Guard.
Crucible Guard.
I
Yeah.
should remember that because everything that they put out looks like it should be a part of Convergence.
Yeah, I don't really understand what the purpose of or where Crucible Guard are coming from with regards to fluff or any of it.
I thought they
really.
were Lail.
Are they Lail?
That's what I
I
thought.
thought there's already Laylee's Resistant Force. Though.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a theme force.
I don't know. I'm just every
Are they
time I
gonna
see
be
it.
like oh, what are they called? The other Merc sub faction with Exelon Texas. What's the word? Words.
Cephalix?
Cephalix. Yes. Are they gonna be like Cephalix?
Probably like a mini faction.
Like a mini faction with Merc.
Like probably Grimkin repeat.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm upset because all I want is Convergence to be an army.
A bigger
I mean,
faction.
Jason Watt got to the last round of WTC with
Right,
Convergence.
but Jason Watt is a good player.
Sure. Oh, okay. That was the end of that statement. Okay.
I think it's,
Oh god, that last fight, that last one looked so bad. It was the dual recursion versus recursion. I think it was the Enigma Foundry theme force against Ghost Fleet. Oh, it looked brutal.
Ghost Fleet.
That's the time to play Ship Captain Crew for your last game.
But either way, everything is aesthetically Convergence, and they should just make it Convergence.
Yeah, see, I'd be on board if the Ordic people just had a force. I mean, it makes sense. The whole Laylee Civil War thing, I mean, it's kind of murky, so whatever, but I don't know.
Murky. No pun intended.
Goodness.
That was a bad joke.
That was a bad joke.
You're welcome. So ATC, you need
Yeah.
teammates. That's
Need
coming
teammates.
up.
Yep, it's coming up.
Adepticon is soon.
Oh yeah, Adepticon. They just opened their registration a couple days
Registration
ago.
just opened. VIG badges sold out. Sorry, guys.
Oh, within like 15
Well,
minutes.
that's not
like
a
usual.
surprise.
Yeah.
We can do a plug for Danielle, who is not here, unfortunately. Her husband, Aaron, is running the Bushido tournament.
Oh, nice.
So if you play Bushido, you can stop by and say hi to him. I'm sure he would like to see more players there. It is unfortunately happening at the same time as the Arena Rex event. So
I haven't even looked into when the events are. I know I'm just going to be wandering around with a Hawaiian shirt and a tiki glass because that's apparently our theme for this year. Is we go with a couple of the guys that live in the Chicagoland area, and that's our theme this year is Hawaiian stuff. So the drunk person with the Hawaiian shirt and the margarita is probably Jackie.
I love the classic guy that walks around in his robe all day, and he has his little like Crocodile Dundee hat.
I should bring my Horde bathrobe and do that.
should just bring like one of my kigurumi things because it's usually cold enough that time of year. I guess I think I need to be much closer to this. I keep seeing my voice over there. I'm like gently talking into the microphone. We're making an ASMR podcast.
I would turn it up, but I don't want to mess with that stuff because I don't know which one is which.
I can just talk louder. It's not a big deal.
If you push buttons for a while, something will work, right?
I think
That's
Andy
usually
would,
mine.
Andy would kill us.
No, Andy would kill Casey.
Good point.
Yep, not messing with that. I think I know which one it is, but I'm not doing it.
The one that says volume.
I can't tell it. I don't know.
This is red cord?
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
But yeah, we have a room anyway. It is not 2 beds like we have gotten for the last 4 years. It was 1 bed and I think maybe a couch.
Yeah, but it's just you and John, right?
No, we normally have other Brian with us.
Oh.
Actually, I think we had to get a cot because I don't think there's a couch.
Casey, I think you need to bring this a little closer to you, too.
I just talked really softly for a second there because I'm in deep thought.
Deep thought.
Deep thought. It's like Deep Throat, but different.
It seems like not like deep throat at all, but okay. I guess I don't know how you deep throat, Casey. Maybe
It's
you
just a couple letters
maybe
different.
you're very
that's
philosophical
all.
about it. I personally am not, I guess.
I
But
don't know.
Not very philosophical about deep throating. Got
what
it.
is a penis, really?
Oh gosh. But yep, we'll be there. And we didn't register for anything yet. I did notice that the Guild Ball has a bigger area this time.
Yeah, I think as more people become disenfranchised with whatever games they're playing,
Yeah.
they're shifting more towards Guild Ball. So,
Yeah. That one I think was $10 for basically their Iron Arena. And then PP's Iron Arena is $5.
what do I get for it?
When you play stuff, you earn points, and with your points, you get
Yeah,
to get
but
stuff.
what are my prizes?
Probably
I
the
don't
same
know.
as usual.
Same as
Widgets,
usual.
dice, arts prints. They probably have
Focus, little
focus tokens there.
wall
I don't-
tokens.
Yeah, those always seem overpriced to me, no matter how much they lower the price. They're
Those
just
terrible slap bracelet things that no one wanted.
Oh, the looking for game things? Yeah, I'm not
Yep.
sure what the point of those were. Sometimes they have like battle boxes and armies and stuff like that for
Yeah.
the higher points levels. We have to play a fuck ton of games for those.
You do. You have to play a fuck ton of games for prints, too.
Yep.
Especially
Yep.
the colored ones.
Yeah, prints you can sometimes get by the end of the weekend if you just save them and play a couple games a day. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
the battle boxes are.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I've never really conscientiously tried to get one. So
no,
So
you have
dangerous.
to. You have to
They're
like
gonna be gone before they
really,
come up here.
really bomb. Well, not bomb. You have to really go at it for points in like the first 2 days in order to get a good print.
Yeah, because they're usually gone by the time you get up there.
Yeah, because you get 10 points per tournament, and everyone else.
yeah,
is
10 points for a
doing
tournament is like
tournaments.
nothing.
Yeah, it really is because you take it your entire day. Mm-hmm. Where you could do like 8 games in with a bunch of different people and get more than that.
Yeah, it depends on how fast you play, I guess. But
Yeah.
I've been playing Haley 3 lately, so no games are fast, but turn 6, hooray!
What's after Adepticon?
The Las Vegas Open is right after the ATC, but that's in January still. That's like the 25th and the 26th, I think. I know we're going to that, so
Ryan has been wanting to go, but
it's a fun tournament. Keith went last year and had a great time.
I don't know. I think if I go to Las Vegas, going to the LVO is not the top of my list of things to
I'll go
do.
for a couple of days beyond that then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did when I went to Lock and Load, not last year, but no, not this past year, but the year before.
Oh yeah, take a couple extra days and see Seattle. Seattle was a really fun city.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know if I'll go to Lock and Load this year. Keith will want to, I'm sure. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make that happen, but
I think I'm just a little like extra checked out of War Machine,
Yeah.
and like unfortunately, it's been not much to pull me in. Like everything new is not that they have to be catered to me,
no, not
but
at
there's
all.
just
But
nothing interesting, and I don't know, I'm just not feeling
And
it.
then they keep
It still
throwing
feels-
throwing pinup models and then non-pinup models.
Yeah, it's very. I understand that like the idea is cosplay then, but then that just like adds the assumption that all female cosplayers go for sexy cosplay. Like,
which isn't true.
right. Just a little crummy.
Yeah, I don't
Cranky.
know. That's not even why I'm. I don't care for PP as a business, just based
Not
on some other
anymore.
recent business decisions. I just don't. I have conflicting feelings about that right now, but I still buy their models and play their game. So their game is. It still feels 3/4 of the way finished to me.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff missing.
Yeah.
I honestly think though that Mark III was not something that was
It was
play
not
tested.
planned well enough.
It was
no.
And I
not
think it was
play
something that they
tested.
had thought to do, and then as soon as Guild Ball started picking up steam, they were like, "We need to do something to get our game back on
Yeah.
top."
Well, and their game was having a decline at that point too, because there were a couple of particular lists that were really overpowered at the time. There was the EE, the
Well, they
the
did-
Doomy 2, the Doomy 3 rather, the Doomy 3 list. I can't remember what the theme force was called again. Runes of War, maybe. Yeah,
Yes.
Runes of War. Runes
It's
of War.
EU and Runes were like the big
there's
ones.
Body and Soul. Body and Soul was a big one too.
I still feel like they did some decent stuff to kind of like stop those from being the
Kinda.
problem, but they weren't. I mean, like there was a point when EE and Runes was not something you would see every troll player play. After they were something you would see every troll player play.
Sure.
So I think I just think that the transition from Mark II and Mark III was more reactive and
Yeah.
less planned.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
So, and that just, I don't know. Everyone said that like with all of the big releases that were coming out in December, like we hoped that the game would be back on track and things would be back in a direction where you kind of are wanting to play again. But like, I had a new caster. I've been complaining about getting a new caster for
Yeah.
years, and I just don't. I'm not interested right now.
Sundial Man. It just reminds me of, have you seen the Disney movie, The Road to El Dorado?
Yes.
Want to buy a sundial?
Ah, it's so good.
And he said, yes, I do.
But it's Cornholio.
Cornholio. I'm never going to be able to look at that model now. God damn it.
You never noticed that?
God damn it. No, I didn't. I thought
goodness.
sundial and that was that, but no, you just took that one step further.
Oh, Jackie.
Oh, God damn it.
You're welcome.
Yep.
I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy that moment of my life.
Ruining models one at a time.
Let's see. Is TempleCon even on the radar, or has it been forgotten because
I'm
of
not sure
Lock and
what's
Load?
going on with TempleCon. Last I knew, it was under different management, and it's happening in the summers now. But that was a couple of years ago.
Speaking of conventions, and this is off topic. At the Kalahari in the Dells, they do an anime convention called DaishoCon every year.
I think you've talked about this before, actually.
This is a really great story, though. We were at Brian's parents' last night for supper. His brother's birthday was Friday, so we just showed up Saturday to give presents and spend family time.
Sure.
And his dad has he works for their theme shop, which does all of the big design for like their big installments. So like
Sure.
their water park, all of their big like hanging chandeliers, like the massive statues and things. I don't know, but he has to go. Like he goes to the one in the Dells, one in Ohio. I think there's one in like the fucking
There are several. of
Poconos
them.
and
Yeah.
shit. So, I don't think he's ever experienced DaishoCon until this year. And this is a late 50s you know, like Midwestern gentleman who, you know, he just comes home, has a drink, you know, just your average white guy.
Normal guy, yeah.
Yeah. And the conversation, he was just so confused by the cosplayers. First and foremost, he was just surprised that it was such a big deal because there were people who had their own photographers, people who had like the weird like reflective light sheets and stuff. Like people got really into it, which I'm personally surprised of that from DaishoCon.
From DaishoCon, sure. I'd expect that from like Comic-Con.
Right, but for DaishoCon, I would just never anticipate that. But and then he was like, and then there were some people there who were just they were not good, and like like tell him,
Do
like,
tell what
you know,
is not
this
good.
either people who are like low budget, you know, they're just starting out. They
Oh, that kind of not good.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like
oh yeah, not
scantily
good.
clad.
Oh,
like
no.
he
Oh,
thought they
no.
were prostitutes. Like not good.
Oh no, he's not that kind of nice white guy.
Okay.
And then he was just like baffled at the number of men who were dressed as women and women who were dressed as men, and I had to stop him. And I'm like, did you see any furries?
Yes. The correct answer was yes.
So the question is,
Just stay away from them.
Does he know
did
what
you see
furries-
Andy?
Not our Andy.
Other Andy.
We have another Andy, and we speculate he may be a furry.
I mean, I have a friend that's a furry.
I-
Some of their fan art is really interesting.
They have good artists and they
Yeah.
have good costume skills, and I refuse to believe that they exist.
I mean, I can believe somebody would have sex in a fursuit. People have sex in all sorts of things in places. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I want to be a better me than I am, but that better me doesn't involve becoming.
Well,
An
you don't
animal.
have to become an animal. You just have to yiff like an animal. Yiff on, brothers. Yiff on.
No, thank you.
Did he see any?
He was a little inebriated by the time we showed up, so I'm sure he did. I think he was just more like
He had the
you
drink to
guys go to
forget."
conventions all the time. Is this something normal for you? Like, I dress up at conventions too, surprisingly. I don't have my own photographer yet. Whatever that is super adorable.
Is that a murky head?
I don't know.
I think it's
I
a
think
murky
it's a
head.
murky-
Someone
head.
used an emoji in the chat, and it's adorable.
I think he's responding to my yiff on.
They do exist. Excuse you, narwhals exist.
Oh, I thought you meant furries.
No.
Furries definitely exist too. There's a
Narwhals
whole
are
convention.
precious.
There are whole conventions of them. Like I've seen furries. They're real.
Have you seen the news articles about the furry conventions that get shut down for like ridiculous reasons?
No, I haven't.
There's one where they got shut down for like tax evasion and white supremacy
What?
combined. Like,
Really?
I love it.
I would not expect white supremacy at a furry convention.
Right? You would think they would be
That's kind of like
liberal
going to
as
that's
fuck.
kind of like going to a Barbie convention and there are neo-Nazis there. That's not. Oh no. Now that I say that out loud.
I think that one is a shark.
Maybe
No.
is it piranha? It's not a
I don't know. It's
shark.
cute and I need it. It's got like sharp teeth and a fin. I don't know. I love it. It's my new friend.
Let's see. What's the next one? MomCon? Is that after AdapterCon? at some
Oh,
point?
MomCon's sometime in the early spring, I think.
Can we start
May.
our own convention?
We could.
We could do beer machine.
We could do
Yeah.
beer machine. It's a skink. That sounds filthy.
It does.
It's not a skink. It doesn't have a blue tongue. You're full of bullshit. They're like kind of a blackish brown and they've got a blue tongue. That's not a skink. And skinks don't have teeth either.
Speaking of Miss, we did
Yes.
not mention who's the boss.
Who's the boss in December?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that thing that happens in like 2 weeks.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Whoops.
3
Sorry,
weeks, I
Andy.
guess.
That
3
is
weeks.
that is in Milwaukee at the
Elks Lodge. No,
Elks Lodge.
yeah, the Elks Lodge. Oh yes, I know. I took that day off work
Oh,
for that.
that
It's
means
gonna be
I need
great.
to go.
Yes, you do. Casey needs to come too.
I'm pretty
because
sure
she's
I
going to
work.
have to be the driver.
Oh,
Pretty sure I work.
Yeah, you work every
No.
Saturday.
Pretty much.
You should just get
I
a
told
different
work,
job,
I'm not getting
and one of them.
No.
It's just one job.
I told
One
work
job
to
that
fuck
doesn't
right
do
off
Saturdays.
on that day.
I'm really, I've had to do overtime the last few weeks, and not having my full weekend to myself is more exhausting than working a 9-hour day every day. Like,
I had a 70-hour work week this week, and I'm just like, day off, hallelujah.
yeah, I don't.
Just one day off is fine for me.
I switched over to doing 4 9s and a 4.
Well, it's not too bad.
But then when we needed people to work on Friday, which is my 4-hour day, I have all of those hours during normal working hours that I am available. And then Saturday and Sunday when we also needed people to work.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a personal mistake.
Yeah. I had to do a bunch of stuff from home. I think you can just work from home, but it's
That's
still
true.
like, yeah,
Are
logging
you
on
at
your
least
computer.
hourly? Are you at least paid hourly?
I am
Good.
hourly.
Good.
I would hate that.
I am too. I refuse to ever go salaried.
I could not do it. I'm sorry, people who are salaried. No, thank you.
I mean, if I wanted to slack off at work, I'd totally go salaried and just only work like 30-hour weeks. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
But that's not how they want you to work when you're salaried.
No, they want you to work a
50
55-hour
hour,
week.
Yeah, yeah.
No, thank you.
And be on call 7 days a week. Yeah, no, not happening.
Yeah, I did the math on what I make, and it was depressing.
Oh, are you salaried?
No,
Oh, okay.
I make like $12.50 an hour.
Between both jobs?
No, just for the one.
Really? We need to find you something better, Casey.
Yeah,
And one where you don't have to work on the weekends.
that too.
I mean, you could probably just like work at Walmart and make about that much around here.
I
I'd
think
rather
make,
not
like-
work
I
at
think you
Walmart.
make it like 9.
Is it
Maybe
really only
10.
9? I know the
They
Madison
really-
area it's like 11. You can get 11, 12 for
Madison's
retail.
cost of living is higher.
That's true. That's true.
I know, because like for me, I make just shy of 20 an hour, but for where we live, that's very high. I have to sneeze. But
That's
if
not
I
bad
were
for
to,
stock, yeah.
but if I were to be in Madison making that and like having to afford living,
Housing is a little bit more
yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
so I don't.
Actually, when we were looking at houses, surprisingly, the houses in Madison and the houses in Sauk are not that. The price difference is not that bad. Actually.
No, the price difference between Madison and Sauk isn't bad. The price difference between Sauk and Baraboo, which is where we're thinking about moving, you can buy the same damn house in Sauk that you can in Baraboo, and in Baraboo it's $100,000 cheaper.
Yep, that's
Like
true.
it's
That's true.
unbelievable.
But then you have to live in Baraboo.
Right. But if we start a meadery, it'll be the meadery in
Actually,
Baraboo.
that'd be pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Right? Because then we don't
Yeah.
have to, like,
Well, and
there's
you
no
can do it.
competition
And you,
for Madison.
well, and you could totally do that. You could just buy a parcel of land with a small house and just have like, you could have your own beehives. You know, beekeeping is actually not a very difficult thing to do. You
Right.
have to learn how they swarm and stuff like that. But
I
it's
think
not too
we're
bad.
okay with our current bee dealer.
I mean,
honey dealer,
you
Mr.
could set
Rogers.
it up into like you know how apple orchards. They have like you can go on the hay rides and all of the touristy bullshit. You could do that for your meadery.
Oh, yeah. You want to go walk around the beehives?
I mean, that'd be kind of cool though. You could have this, this stuff. This is how we make our shit, and you could grow some of your own things to throw in and that kind of stuff. There's a chocolatier up in the Baraboo area that does the same thing actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Walking through the meadery in Madison kind of lets you see how expensive of a startup it is.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
Fine, expensive.
You need big, like the massive fucking brewing things.
Yeah, but how much do those actually cost?
And
They're
then all of the
stainless
honey to
steel.
fill
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then you actually need time for those to age before. And then you have to rack them.
Mm-hmm.
And so the process that they have in Madison is they do they have this. It's probably about as big as the table is wide, and then like a good extra
5.
couple feet on me.
Yeah.
So I would say it's probably
big,
6
yeah.
or 7 feet tall. They fill it with, I don't know if it's like, what did he say? Like, I don't even know how many pounds of honey.
It was a lot. It was almost a 50-gallon drum.
Yeah, I think it was more than that. But they fill it with the honey, the water. They do the fermentation thing, and then they've got a series of 4, like smaller things that they rack it into, because when you're making mead, you like rack it from one bottle to the other so it doesn't sit on the dead yeast at the bottom.
Okay, sure, sure.
So you have to at least have a couple of those hanging around, and then the time to age, and then all of the
9
packaging.
months, right?
It depends. 3 to 9 months is
Oh,
pretty.
okay.
If you're, if you're doing it commercially, you probably want to shoot for 3.
The first year, you'd probably want to keep want somebody at least keep working a job to just pay like
Oh, for
rent
sure.
and stuff like that. But
Yeah. It's
mean-
not. Brian makes more than I do. We get the same sort of benefits because we work for the same company. He can keep the health insurance.
that works.
That's
I mean, the startup cost can't be more than like 50 grand. It doesn't sound like.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a lot.
that is
That's my house.
No, I have a significantly higher salary than either of you, so that doesn't sound like a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a PhD, don't you?
I've got a master's right
Master's,
now. Yeah,
never mind.
I'm thinking about working on the PhD, which is just like masochism. But
Yeah, no.
yeah,
I mean, if you want to buy the plot of land for us,
I mean, I might if you guys want to open a meadery, I might consider going in.
Oh,
With you
Jackie
guys.
can be
That
our
would
investor.
I can be your
could.
I can be your
We
sugar
could-
mama.
We
Oh,
could, instead of
shit.
having like the 2-woman beer from New Glarus, we could have 3-woman mead.
Actually, that'd be pretty sweet.
And we could have a specialty mead called the threesome.
oh, we might have to do a lost aspect
With
one,
a
ladies.
with a picture of the three of us on it.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. I know we're not doing much War Machine today, guys.
No,
sorry.
It's just
No,
it's
it's
more of a
fine.
fuck
You
off
guys want to
day.
talk about Destiny? Because that's actually not true. I've been playing a lot of, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dot Hack at all.
I am. Which one are you playing?
GU came out. They remastered it for the PlayStation 4.
Oh, really?
So,
The first GU game was okay. The anime series that went along with that was awful.
yeah,
The first 13 episodes were great, and then it just took a giant shit.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But I'm actually surprised that they remastered GU for the PS4
I am too,
first.
because it flopped.
But they have it with the 3 games and then a 4th game that they've been sitting on. And that's what I've been going through when I am not playing Destiny.
The original quartet of the Dot Hack games were actually really
They're
good.
fantastic.
Yeah,
And
the
I
third
have,
one gets a little bit long toward the end, but it's a good series. The anime series that went with that was quite good as well.
the issue with that is I have the first 3 for the PlayStation 2.
I've got the fourth.
You're lucky because that one you can only find on eBay for like $200.
Yep.
It's a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like fingers crossed that
That
they
is-
remaster those soon.
Well, if you want to, you can borrow mine.
I might then if
Yeah.
that's the case, but I'll have to go through the first 3.
That's fair.
Also, I really approve of these
Yeah,
names. The Honey Dealer, the Rack, and the Sugar Mama.
I like
Oh,
the
those
sugar.
are all great.
I like the
names.
sugar
amazing.
mama.
With the sugar mama could be like a
mean-
very sweet.
I mean, these could all be mead names. Too,
Yeah,
That's
individual,
what we
like-
just said. Those
Oh,
are
okay. I thought you meant for like the overarching
Oh,
business
no.
name.
No.
Yeah.
the rack is also great.
I do like the rack.
Yeah, that's a good one. Joseph asked how Celeste and Danielle are doing.
As far as I know, they're fine.
Celeste is starting her own podcast.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, sweet.
They're doing some crowdfunding for that.
I think it's more board gaming,
Right.
I believe. Yes.
And they're doing gaming in general, and then I think they're trying to be very, as we are the women's podcast, they're trying to be a little more inclusive, not like men, women, but like.
Sure.
and-
Who's they?
I'm not sure. I know
It's
Celeste.
her and Brian so far.
I thought there was more than that.
And there, I don't remember who the other one was, but I know there's at least 3 of them.
Oh,
And then Danielle's
Danielle's super pregnant. So
super pregnant.
super pregnant.
She was going to come out, and then she realized
Hello.
she's just not feeling up to it today.
Oh,
so
we've got our special guest. Come here, Munchkin. Can you say hi? She's just
wave.
waving. Did you come to find Mama?
And Danielle is 6 months along,
Something
I think.
like that.
She's
Somewhere
due in
around there.
February.
Yeah.
Early February.
I think so.
Oh, this
She's
is
probably
supposed to
going to
be-
have it on John's birthday.
This is supposed to be the good part. The
What?
second try.
Oh yeah, she is
Yeah.
tired all the time. She is
Candies, yeah.
she's gonna eat everything that's there.
Fine.
She is having her baby shower soon.
Oh, good.
I haven't gotten the invite.
Yeah, I know we're invited, just don't know when it is.
Yeah.
So
It's probably on a Saturday that I work.
Probably also
Yeah.
on a Saturday that I work, to be fair. I'm doing 6 days a week until Christmas, basically, so it's our busy season right now.
Yeah.
are they
Now
playing
through
Cooking
March.
Mama? I have no idea what they're doing downstairs.
I don't know.
I don't even think Cooking Mama is on the PS4.
I'm sure it is.
I think it's all Nintendo based, so
Oh, maybe not then.
Oh, but yeah, yep, they're doing well. I just saw Celeste actually post the other day that she played a War Machine game.
She took third at a recent tournament.
Yes, that's what I read. She took third, and she also took what was it? The most.
I don't
Damn it,
recall.
what
I
was
just knew
it?
she took third. Was it like best sportsmanship?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want a white candy? I don't know where
So
you're gonna
good
find
job,
white candy.
Celeste. Congratulations. If you ever listen, I don't know.
I'm sure she does. Sportsmanship.
Yep, sportsmanship.
You got candy in
think
the mouth.
of-
That's right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, I know.
She won best woman player.
Ouch.
I think Celeste would take that award and shove it up the ass of the person who handed it to her. Best woman player.
Oh God.
Yeah, because you can't win the best player all around in
Yeah.
general, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Good times.
Good job bringing up that memory. Jerk. We still love you, don't worry.
What else do we have going on?
Kind of been really out of the loop lately.
Yeah, we played some board games, played some. That's really it. Like, I think it's just that lull in time. Like, everyone's just kind of keeping on.
Also, now that Christmas getting closer, I'm doing more shopping than I probably should.
I got all my Christmas shopping done already because fuck Black Friday and the entire month that follows it.
That's fair.
Have been trying to do some Christmas shopping ahead of time. Macy's had a really good sale going on. Macy's again has a really good sale going on. But I don't know, the people that I shop for are really hard to shop for. Like,
Yep.
like I have one sister who wants to go to culinary arts school. She just moved out on her own. So like, easy. I bought her a pot and pan set.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's super easy.
Done. You have a thing you need for your apartment and a thing you're going to use. Brian's family has everything they need and generally buys the things that they want. And their hobbies aren't very expensive. So I'm just like, get you a nice blanket. Like, would you like a candle? Like, I don't know.
What I usually do for those people is I just make a giant batch of toffee
Ooh.
and I give them a big thing of toffee, and that's
See, that's kind of our plan with mead
yeah,
next year.
yeah, exactly. It works well with
Once we
mead
have
too.
all the mead made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all everybody's getting.
We should maybe not give them the rack or the sugar mama. A pink candy? I don't see any pink
Gift cards.
candy.
I hate giving out gift cards.
I don't like to give out gift cards either.
I understand. Like, I'm probably gonna end up giving a gift card to one of my sisters because she is in college and
I like
works.
Mead Marion.
Yeah.
That's a great
good
name.
one.
You just need to like post those names like all on our Facebook
We just
so
need
we
to
can
do
go
it. We
back
just need to
to
do a
it.
shout out for it. Really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just name mead for us.
Oh gosh.
I
that's
have one that I'm
beautiful.
making that I'm super excited. I was gonna start it tonight. I'm gonna in the secondary. I'm gonna add pears and blackberries,
Ooh, yum.
and then I'm going to.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
a
big
spiky
and
ball.
heavy.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't play with a spiky ball.
I'm gonna.
No peanut.
I'm gonna add some pea blossoms to it because they turn it blue. So
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
should be good.
What are you doing?
Yeah, no, Derek's right. I'm easy to shop for. Pretty much anything Rammstein are good.
That and foxes.
And foxes.
I see lots of fox things, and I'm
Thought you
always
said-
like, I should get that for Casey.
Yeah,
thought
but
you
I
said
probably already
foxes.
have it because Tracy gets me stuff.
I could have sworn that you said boxes, and I got this mental image of Casey playing with cardboard boxes.
Just get her a refrigerator
Making them
box
into-
for Christmas.
I mean, that
Spaceship.
may or may not be my plan for Aurora at some point.
God.
I love how they're laughing at like perfect times, like there are like studio audience with a big sign.
Yeah.
Laugh correctly for us, please.
I mean, they may as well just edit in a laugh track, really.
Yeah.
All those things are the worst.
And I pushed a button.
I did once see on I think it was on YouTube, The Big Bang Theory without the laugh track. I don't know where the jokes are. I don't know what's supposed to be
They're not
funny in
funny.
that. No, I know.
They're
don't know.
not.
I don't know what's supposed to be funny and what's not, though.
All of it. It's all a big joke.
I
is what
don't
it
watch
is.
that.
It's a big joke on our intelligence.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
I don't watch it.
I don't
because
either.
it looks-
I've never cared
We've
for
been
it.
watching Arrested Development.
Ooh, this is what. Okay, so Unshaved Pits for Peach Meat is really good too. A little gross, but hilariously gross.
Yeah, yeah.
We watched all of Big Mouth on Netflix. Have you? Nope. Okay, so this is not my recommendation. I don't recommend it.
Okay.
It's God damn it. It is a adult-ish animated series with lots of toilet and adult humor. Very very over the top. But it's about a bunch of kids going through puberty, which is extra weird because there's things like there's an episode where the girl talks to her vagina and you see her vagina talking back to her, and there's another episode where this kid who fucks his pillow accidentally gets his pillow pregnant.
There was a Rick and Morty episode about fucking the robot and getting the robot.
Yeah.
pregnant. So I guess it's not too out there.
Nope, it's very out there.
And a vagina has 2 lips, so I mean, what else
Yep.
is it supposed to do but talk?
The vagina joke is actually really funny because the vagina is introducing her to herself. So she like points out like the clitoris and labia, and then she's like, and there's your asshole right below, or your anus right below, but we don't talk to her because she's an asshole. Like, it's just, but there's some stuff that is really, really gratuitous. You see lots of dicks. And you see their genitals and their kids, and it's weird, and I don't know. It's
That's
really
real weird.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, if you like toilet humor, it's definitely funny.
It almost sounds like a Packer game going on or something
know.
down there.
It might be the Packer
it's
game,
not.
to be fair.
I think they're playing Worms, is what I.
They're playing
that
something.
is pretty exciting.
It just this month it's free on the PSN.
Ah.
Free games are the best games.
You want to come up?
Yeah, no, we'll have to, if we go through with this meadery thing, guys, we'll have to hit you up for names. These are pretty precious.
That may be a thing.
I think we all have flavors that we like. I'm a big fan of. We have one right now that's brewing that is hibiscus, chamomile, and sumac berries. It's
Flower flavors.
sounds.
I'm a fan of.
I don't know. It's really good, and it's like just that perfect level of sweetness. So it's not like overwhelming and disgusting, but like it's really good.
Our cherry one was pretty tasty
No,
the last time I tried it.
My peach one is very dry. And it's
Ooh,
a
that
little
sounds good.
it's been an adventure. Speaking of peach mead, I have a ginger peach mead that is doing its thing right now. You can never taste or smell the ginger no matter how much I add to it. But I used peach puree that for like wine making purposes, and that is intended for this stuff, and it just looked like disgusting mashed brains in this bottle of brown. It's ugly. And it's just ugly.
So how do you filter that then? Do you just throw it through like a cheesecloth to filter it, or
You siphon with a
oh, you stick the tube
the
on
hose.
there?
and then you just kind of leave as much behind as you can.
Yeah.
So that is my adventure when I get home.
I mean, if it's still got chunks in it, I mean, Unshaved Pits seems like a pretty good name, doesn't it?
I
We'd
think
have to
those-
have on the bottle a picture of a French pinup on a beach with the arms up in the air
and
the hair.
braided.
Yes, braided. I love it.
Oh gosh.
And maybe a little undone bikini line area.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. A little bit hanging out on
Yep.
the outsides. Yeah, I like it.
Oh,
I love it.
goodness.
This has to
This
happen
this
now.
might have to
Yeah.
happen now.
Kinda
Yeah.
has to. Oh man.
I think she just wants to be with the ladies.
I think
I
she
think
does.
so.
I think she wants the candy, is what she wants.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Or the massive.
Spiky ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do we got? Do we have anything else? Do you want to move on to recommendations?
Might as
Oh.
well. I mean, because don't we have to be somewhere too?
I have to get you guys to Costco.
Yeah. I've never been to Costco, guys. This will be an adventure.
I haven't either, actually.
So you want to go to Costco?
No, I do not want to go to Costco.
You can buy a squatty potty there.
Have you seen? That's going to be my recommendation. Have you seen their commercials?
Their new one.
All of them.
They've got
Their
a new
commercials are amazing.
One. They're really
Look up
good.
the dragon commercial for the squatty potty.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my recommendation. Thank you. I didn't have one, but now I do.
Also, good recommendation. Getting a squatty potty. The commercial will tell you enough.
I don't know. I mean, I've shit in the bushes before, and it was no more gratifying than shitting in the toilet. So.
But that's actually squatting. When you use a squatty potty, you're literally just still sitting, just a little bit easier.
Oh,
you want to go
goodness.
home, Peanut? Yeah, we can go.
What can I recommend?
I don't really. Ooh, I made some mac and cheese the other night. I'm just gonna recommend just make yourself some mac and cheese. It's the time of year for warm food. You know you want it.
Oh, I'm not going to recommend making yourself chili. Especially not right before War Machine weekend when you have to drive 6 hours in the car with your spouse. We drove by skunks on the road that smelled better. It was real bad, guys. Don't succumb to chili. I know I know it's delicious.
good.
I know it's cheap. Don't do it. Just say no to chili.
We had a lactose intolerant friend
Oh,
who insisted on eating cheese anyway when we were hanging out.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
On the topic and off topic, I read an article today about a grandparent who snuck her grandchild's peanut butter and banana cookies because she didn't believe the parents that the child was allergic, which is terrible in and of itself.
I
but-
assume the kid was in fact allergic.
Yes,
and
the
that's
kid
where this
was
is going.
was indeed allergic, but the comment feed underneath was where things were, because people were like, yeah, if you have a child who's allergic to peanuts, don't put them around peanut things. But school regulations on peanuts, like how some administration is oblivious to there are people who will go into anaphylactic shock if they are breathed on by someone who just ate peanuts. And there were all of these people who were like, oh, so everyone has to suffer and not eat peanuts because your child is
Because
allergic.
It's such a hardship not to eat peanut
Oh,
butter for
right?
8 hours in a day.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for them because that's not a big deal.
No, it's not
you
a
just
punishment.
don't eat peanuts for 8 hours of your day. Have a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich for an after-school snack if it's that important to you. You know, if peanut consumption is part of your religious beliefs, then engage when you are at home, not while you are in a public school.
It was just really upsetting that people are like that, and I have to.
I mean, it's the same kind of idea as people who smoke around people who have asthma. You don't breathe your fucking smoke on somebody who's got asthma. You don't eat peanuts around somebody who's got a legitimate peanut allergy. You know, it's.
My favorite was someone tried arguing, well, my child is allergic to bees, so should everyone just have to stay inside?
That doesn't make any sense, but sure.
I
I'm
love
not sure
reading
what they're-
Facebook comments.
I'm not sure what they're trying to prove there.
I think that they're just trying to be dumb.
Assholes? Yeah,
Yep.
like they're intentionally being obtrusive.
Yep.
They're just...
Read Facebook comments. Those are a good time, too.
They really are. It's so it's like a train wreck. It's like watching a train wreck in a movie. You don't want to necessarily watch, but it's so exciting. You can't stop. What are you doing?
Hello.
Hi. Even Aurora looked at you funny for that.
Let's see. I will recommend. I'll recommend a game John has played because I get to watch him play it. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, shit, yeah. DLC just came out.
Yeah, it's definitely different because it's basically primitive people against machines, and it's just
That seems like a bloodbath.
it's interesting. It's
I mean,
different.
we saw what happened when primitive people came up against machines about 300 years ago. It wasn't pretty.
It's Machine Wildlife.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that's kind of cool.
Like there's machine antelopes and machine
yeah.
wolves and
The premise of the game, and this is not really spoilers because you get it pretty within the first half hour or so. is it's super far into the future.
Okay.
And the animal plants were, or not animal plants, but the wildlife was there for reasons that you learn as you're playing the game. But these people have learned how to hunt them and use the resources from them for various things.
There's also normal animals in it too, like foxes that John has to kill for their pelts.
You sound so sad about that. Casey's genuinely upset about this.
We have to eat and wear clothing, Casey.
And John's
Foxes
like,
are
it's not that
delicious."
I choose to, and I'm like, you could not do it.
You could die instead. I mean, I bet fox is tasty.
You don't promote games that have violence.
Yeah, I love me some robots, but that game is, it's a really good game, and the story is, it's good. That's a good, and there's DLC.
I mean, I enjoy watching it, so I guess it's good to play. So, yep, I think that's it. Not sure when we're going to be back on, guys, because it's been kind of spur of the moment lately.
We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted, of course. I don't think we did a very good job of that this week.
Yeah.
But
Shit happens.
maybe sometime in December.
Probably early December.
Yeah,
Probably before December 5th.
we'll try. We'll try.
Destiny DLC launches December 5th.
Oh, of course.
I see.
Before my birthday. Uh-huh.
Yep, John will be gone. Sorry.
Yeah, great. Great. Yes,
Gotta get
holidays are
ready.
hard.
Holidays are, I don't know. People
They're
say
a pain in
holidays
the
are
ass.
hard, but like maybe it's just me and my family, but it's like the one day and it's done. Like not a lot of prepping for it other than like buying Christmas gifts.
It's a lot of travel for us. Since
That's
my
fair.
family's up in the Twin Cities, Keith's family's they usually gather at like a midpoint between here and the Twin Cities and like Baldwin, so it's a
Okay.
long drive.
We have a request for Hobby Drunk Cast again.
I'd be down for a hobby drunk
Sounds
cast.
fun.
Yeah.
Probably make that happen.
Yeah.
Should I bring my Yetto box scarf again?
That was. They made a nice scarf, though. I mean,
Oh, that was scary. Or just did one of those.
oh, is she going in between the?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever said that the new standards don't allow kids to stick their heads through is full of bullshit.
Yeah, nope. I saw her start and I was like, oh, she better not get stuck. And then she was fine.
She's
And then I
pretty-
was less worried, but I was just like, oh man.
She's pretty good at climbing at this point and
Oh.
not getting stuck.
Goodness.
I mean, I just grease it up and pull personally. Maybe
That's
pull
fair.
and push,
Yeah.
at the same time. But she
Actually-
would not be happy about it.
I think we could probably do Hobby Drunk Cast.
Yeah.
I don't know if Danielle will be able to participate.
Well, she can still do
drunk
hobby
part,
cast.
no.
She just can't
I
do
mean,
the drunk
She can
part.
Hobby Cast.
I mean, in the strict sense of the word, she could, I guess, but
Yeah.
Otherwise, are we?
Yep. I think we're good.
Yeah,
We're gonna
hobby-
catch you later.
you know, a hobby mocktail cast just doesn't sound as good, does it?
Hobby mocktail?
Yeah,
No.
No.
I'm sure Danielle is just aching for a glass of wine someday.
I may or may not have had them smuggle me in a bottle of wine after delivery. I will admit to nothing.
Oh, goodness. Alrighty, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Andy!
Casey doesn't know how to.
this thing.
Andy!
I got it.
It's never a complete.